Moving to Ottawa, debating between the charm of an older property and the convenience of a new build? Well, in this video, I'm going to guide you through the key considerations of purchasing a new property versus an older home right here in Ottawa, backed by the latest market data to help you make the most informed, quality decision as you look at moving right here to Ottawa. If we haven't met, my name is Liam Swords. I've lived in Ottawa my entire life and have been selling homes right here since 2002. Over the last 2+ decades, I've represented over 1,000 homeowners. And I've personally bought 3 brand new homes and currently live in a 1920s century home right here in Westboro. So some market data. 1 in every 5 homes in Ottawa sold are new construction. So total new homes sold over the last year were 3,707 homes, as per the Greater Ottawa Home Builder Association report. Total number of resale properties last year were 13,526 homes. This is all based upon sold data via MLS data. From my experience, working with hundreds of buyers who are wrestling with that decision, do I go new home or do I buy resale? The best way to review and analyze this is ultimately going through a pros and cons. So when we look at the resale side or older homes, the pros to consider would be buying an older home, you're getting into an established neighborhood. So older homes are often situated on well-developed areas. They'll have mature trees, lots of parks, close-knit communities, and also much wider streets. If you're thinking of kind of like the winter time and all of the snow accumulation we're going to have, think about living in a neighborhood where you don't have to wait for cars to pass because the snowbanks are inhibiting your ability to go by. This is something you're going to find in older neighborhoods because the streets are a lot wider and less congested. These neighborhoods provide a sense of stability and charm. Next pro would be the unique architectural features. Many older homes boast distinctive design and craftsmanship that are harder to find in newer construction. Features like old original hardwood floors, crayon molding, vintage structures, and nice red brick character are aspects that you're going to find in older resale properties. Now, taking a look at some of the cons of older properties, there is number 1, the maintenance and repairs. Older homes may require a lot more upkeep. Issues like outdated plumbing, electrical systems, windows that are maybe losing their seals, or roofing that can lead to unexpected expenses. It's essential to budget for these potential costs before you buy. A thorough home inspection will give you lots of visibility into the additional costs you might be incurring over the next 1, 3, 5 years. Another thing is the energy efficiency or lack thereof. Many older homes lack modern insulation and energy efficient windows, leading to much higher utility bills or quite drafty homes. Limited modern amenities. Older properties might not have contemporary features like open floor concept, updated kitchen, or smart home technology. I can share with you, I live in a 1920s home. It's a beautiful home with a lot of character, but it's chopped up. My wife and I love the property. We love the charm, we love the neighborhood, but the house itself, it's like 5 different rooms. It's not like the modern floor plan that is wide open. So we've actually looked at exploring what the cost would be to rip out the guts of the property and have a complete open concept. And when we explored that, the actual cost for construction just far exceeded our comfort level. So we're staying as is. But it's important to note if you're considering an older resale property that it can be done, but the cost would have to be factored in. And oh, quickly, if you're serious about making a move to Ottawa and need help, all of my contact information is below in the description. Send me an email and we can meet for a quick virtual chat and discuss. I guarantee I will save you time and money and help you make the most quality decision when relocating to Ottawa. Now let's take a look at the pros and cons for buying a new home. So the pros. You will get modern design and amenities. New homes are built with contemporary lifestyle in mind, often featuring open concept layouts, state of the art appliances, and smart home integration. Secondly, they have energy efficiency across the board. With advancements in building codes, new homes typically include better insulation, more energy efficient windows, and HVAC systems, leading to lower utility costs, lower maintenance costs. Everything is brand new, so major repairs are unlikely in your first few years. They say for a typical property, your first 0 to 10 years, there's not a lot of expenses you're going to incur. But as you start to creep into sort of that 12, 15, 20-year window, you're going to be looking at likely updating and getting a new furnace. Windows will likely start to show their fatigue. Roof shingles will last about 20 to 25 years. So your first 0 to 10 years, you're probably pretty good from an expense perspective that you're going to have to put out. And also, all new homes come with a Tarion warranty. This is a registered warranty for any brand new home sold in the province of Ontario. It is a 7-year warranty, and it breaks out like this. The first year, or any settling that might have taken place, any drywall cracks, they will come and mud and paint. Year 2 looks after any of the HVAC components, so heating, air conditioning, things like that. And then all the way up to 7 years. By year 7, the warranty will protect you for any major structural issues. So if you have a crack in your foundation, if water's penetrating through, or if the property itself is kind of settling, you're protected in that sense. So a nice benefit and a pro for buying brand new is you will have that 7-year Tarion warranty. Now, taking a look at some of the cons of brand new. Location. So new developments are situated typically on the outskirts of the city. It's just they're not making any more land, as they say. So builders and developers are having to buy land outside of the core area, which means longer commutes and fewer established amenities. Higher purchase price. New construction come with a premium price tag, reflecting the cost of modern features and materials. Also, the large and hefty development costs that the builders are charged by both the province and the municipality are typically rolled up in the price that the buyer ends up paying. Back in the day, I shared I've owned 3 brand new homes, and you used to be able to buy a brand new property significantly below market value because you weren't taking possession for like 12 or 18 months. But that's all changed. The builders were looking at this and seeing all of the risk they were taking on in going ahead and developing the land, paying for all these infrastructure costs, and the profit they were making in relation to what these one-off buyers were doing. It was ridiculous. So builders across Ottawa and probably across the nation took a look at this and started to increase their prices to reflect that bump that the final price that the buyers would see, to take into consideration all the risks they were taking. Another con is the lack of character. It's like an open field where houses are being built. The trees are planted, but these trees are small little saplings that might be a year or 2 year old. They're not these massive, beautiful oak trees or maple trees that have been around for, decades or even centuries in that sense. So you're really buying in a community that was essentially a leveled field that just has a bunch of houses everywhere in that sense. You'll also be likely in a construction zone for a number of years. So there's just ongoing construction when you're buying in brand new communities. If you're moving into a developing community, you might have to deal with this construction noise and unfinished infrastructure for years. We're working with one builder right now in the West End, and we're on phase 1 of 5 phases, and they predict to be in that neighborhood for the next 5 to 7 years. And this is a consideration that buyers that we're actively working with have when they're making their decision. Like, how long is there going to be dump trucks and excavators and delivery trucks ripping up and down these family-friendly streets? And the answer to that is like 5 to 7 years. So a consideration for one to definitely keep in mind when you're looking at buying brand new construction. So to wrap this all up, choosing between new and old homes in Ottawa depends ultimately on your personal preferences, the lifestyle, and financial considerations. If you're relocating to Ottawa and you're not sure where to start, whether it's new construction or resale, I can help. Click the link in the description below, book in a quick call with me. We can find the perfect home for you and your family. We also have a love it or leave it program, which means if you find a home and are not completely satisfied, we'll sell it for free for you in the first year of living there. I want to make sure you are completely satisfied with the home you end up buying. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.